Good evening to you.
Yeah, I love his game. That was a good report. Thank you. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. They've got Vucevic, Lonzo Ball out there with MP. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Williams at the 4 slot. And for the Bucks, the wingmen, DiVincenzo and Middleton. Antetokounmpo is out there with Nance, and it's Holiday in at the point. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. And the basket by MP.
No excuse letting MP get this close, even with good defense on it. He's still capable of scoring.
Outside Holiday. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Unable to get that one. And the Bulls going the other way now. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
Here's Holiday following the basket by MP. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Vucevic, and that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Holiday.
You know, I know Giannis would rather get inside, but he's got the touch to make the mid-range shot, and he needs to take it when it's available.
And Holiday just does so much on the floor, but for me, defense is his #1 attribute. He's arguably the best perimeter defender in the league.
Here's DiVincenzo following the basket by MP. DiVincenzo against MP. Here's Giannis. He sinks the 11-footer. Holiday, an elite defender, Greg, as you said, makes life difficult for opposing guards.
And he does a great job of playing D with his feet. Comes up with some blocks and steals each game as well. Never gets lost on a play.
Here's MP following the basket by Giannis. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. So the Bucks, their last game, a win against Memphis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Man, it would be kind of cool to be Giannis for just one game. He makes dunking and getting to the rim look so easy.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And guys, it's something that he's going to have to work on more and more because he's still not getting the kind of shooting percentage he would like from the line.
Now here is Holiday. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Giannis passes to DiVincenzo over MP, and the shot is long. The Bulls have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Middleton on the wing, fires the 3, sinks the 3-pointer.
Man, it's obvious that Middleton has great confidence. I mean, you can just see it oozing out of him. He's so good at catching the defense off balance and knocking down the catch-and-shoot jump shot.
MP, good.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Bucks have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. DeRozan against Middleton. Another shot, and it's good on the way in. Middleton's got 5 points so far.
Well, I tell you what, Middleton getting his hands dirty inside on the glass. We know he can shoot it from outside, but inside points a bonus.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And this is the first season matchup. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Clark, in evaluating Alex Caruso, what a gritty player. Does all the little things that make such a difference in a game.
Kevin, I'm actually surprised at how well he's done as an NBA player. I covered him in college, and I loved him. Liked his work ethic, his size, but I didn't see him becoming what he's become. And it's a credit to his work ethic and to his basketball instincts.
So for Chicago right now, Levine is out there with Green. Then it's MP, and it's Vucevic, and it's Caruso in at the one. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Cavaliers was phenomenal. He scored 41 points and played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Following the miss by Wesley Matthews. Second chance shot. And, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And DeRozan kicks to MP. Outside, Green. Bulls moving the ball around. Matthews with the steal. To the middle. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity, gone awry.
And DeRozan throws it down.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Middleton. He has 5.
2 minutes remaining.
Out to Nance.
2 minutes.
And here's Matthews on the arc. No good that time, so the Bulls will take it the other way. The pass to MP. Baseline jumper. Milwaukee with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Matthews scanning the floor. Pass to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. To stop the drought. The shot, no good.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Kick it out, baby.
Floats it up for MP. It's stolen by Nance. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. Antetokounmpo, no good. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it.
Stay that side. Stay that side.
Vucevic to the pass to Green. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
Always good to see Giannis get his teammates involved because he knows he can't do it alone.
Offensive rebound. Green, the pass to MP. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. MP's got 14.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. A different look for Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Matthews. And it's Holiday in for Dante DiVincenzo. Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. Now here is Holiday, coming in off a 21-point game his last outing.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Here's MP, and the rejection by Giannis. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with their... And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Bucks. At the guard positions, Holiday and DiVincenzo. Chris Middleton is out there with Larry Nance, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
Here's Middleton, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Nance passes to Antetokounmpo. Takes the 13-footer, offensive rebound. Great D that time from Vucevic.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. Bucks trail by 14.
You know, back in 2012, the Orlando Magic decided to move on from their franchise player, Dwight Howard. They traded him in a mega deal involving 4 teams, receiving 6 players and 4 picks.
Ball kicks to MP. With the drive. The second chance effort. And Vucevic with the layup. Vucevic has got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls.
Boy, so smart and relentless on the offensive glass. Seems to me that Vucevic has that extra sense of tracking down missed shots. Seems to nose for the ball.
And in that Dwight Howard deal, one of the pieces the Magic acquired, a 22-year-old center by the name of Nikola Vucevic.
And Vucevic only averaged 5 points a game as a rookie, Greg, but what a pickup Vucevic would turn out to be. Staying with Orlando for a long time and ultimately becoming an all-star. He's a highly productive player in the center position.
Milwaukee with the ball. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Antetokounmpo. Chicago calls timeout. And Greg, Giannis is such a handful on the offensive end. You know, teams have no choice but to foul.
And it is hard because Giannis knows how to create contact. And refs have started to give him the benefit of the doubt. He'll be getting double-digit free throw attempts for a long time.
Big group.
Full substitution. Go over. Stay there.
Holiday against Ball. Here's Giannis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
At the line for 2.
Hit these, baby. Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you get shooter. I got him. You got this guy right here? Yeah, I got big man.
The first one falls.
You know, we talk about growing the game internationally, and the NBA has done it better than most all other sports. There's not a better ambassador than Giannis. His parents are from Nigeria. He grew up in Greece, and he's just a terrific role model for young kids all over the world.
So for Chicago right now, MP out there with Ball. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the center, filling out the middle. Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. Oh, Nance in position. And pathetic alley-oop jam.
I tell you what, he clearly is one of the best players in the league who does not get the same kind of gas that other guys do. But there's no better all-around guard in the NBA than Jrue Holiday.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And the jam by Larry Nance.
Tell you what, Nance plays with a force every night. Explosive, tough, fearless.
Outside, ball. At the elbow, it's MP. Rebound, Milwaukee. And here is DiVincenzo. And Holiday has it in the corner. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. The drive by MP.
I love the attacking mentality of MP. When he drives with purpose, it really puts the pressure on the D.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury the jump shots.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And the rejection by MP. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession.
Hey, watch left. Holiday.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
You know, Vucevic may not be the shot blocker that other big guys are, but I think he's a very disciplined defender. He'll be in good position and change a lot of shots as a result.
MP against Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. Here's DeRozan. And again, no good by Chicago. Bucks trail by 5. On the wing, Holiday. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Williams with the steal. Antetokounmpo against MP. And Vucevic kicks to MP. Driving in, and MP throws it down.
A nice aggressive move to the basket there. They love to turn MP loose and just let him play an attacking brand of basketball.
Timeout called by Milwaukee. They trail by 7. 1:14 left in the game. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, MP.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
There must be something about playing in a hostile environment that drives him. He is really fed off that. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He told them this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If we make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Holiday. Following Lonzo Ball's 3. Nance, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here's MP. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
The clock now can just run out for the Bulls. MP throws it down hard.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And so they found.
Substitution on the court.
On the wing, MP. The 15-footer missed. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Thank you for... That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation.
Told myself.
You mentioned you played all the modes. What are you thinking about Season 4 and NBA 2K22?
I like it. I've been grinding heavy. I think like the first day I streamed and I tapped out on my stream like 10, 12 hours in. I was grinding for the Tiger and I was going to go for the legend grind. So whoever goes for the legend grind and you got it and you did it, you level 40 in a day, I salute you because that is a different type of grind. I haven't found out all the ways to produce and get the points up that, get there the fastest, but
And here were the Bulls earlier, filling into the arena. A serious look on their faces, knowing it always takes a big effort to pick up a road win in the NBA. one of Orlando's many lakes. It's a gorgeous day in the City Beautiful. Greetings, it's 2K Sports bringing you live coverage of the NBA. This is our Sunday night broadcast. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, BA.
Yeah, Allie, team's definitely motivated to stay in the top 6. Good stuff there, thank you. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. Then it's MP, then it's Lonzo Ball, and it's Vucevic in at the center position. And for Orlando, they've got Wagner, Cole Anthony out there with Suggs. Then it's Mo Bamba, and it's Carter in at the 4-man position. Pass to Suggs. No good off the back of the rim. Here's MP on the take. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Taking initiative on the drive. When MP sees a lane open up, he rips right through it.
Here's Anthony. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Here's Wagner. And it's cleared by Vucevic. MP left side. Basket's good. MP's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Just an assertive play from MP down low, getting around the contact and right to the bucket.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Suggs, offensive rebound, and it's blocked by Vucevic. MP outside. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
One thing you gotta love about Nikola Vucevic is that on offense he does it all. For a big, he's got a terrific three-point shot, and of course he regularly posts big point totals.
And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now. Here's Suggs. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Pass to Carter. Williams grabs the board. Well, there's no denying that Vucevic's offensive output really makes him a great example of a modern big.
Yeah, his abilities at long range definitely help stretch the floor. But he can also be an old-school menace down low, gobbling up rebounds and owning the paint.
And here are the Magic now, following the bucket by the Bulls.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
And MP throws it down.
Wow, did you see that? I mean, MP throwing it down off the bounce. Watch out.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Suggs. Anthony outside. 6 to shoot. Shoots over ball. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. MP drives in. And MP throws it down.
Just an aggressive slam by MP. He sees an opening in the defense and punishes them for it.
Orlando calls timeout. For a player who came into the league with as much fanfare as Lonzo Ball, it wasn't the smoothest start, Grant. He dealt with a lot.
Substitution on the court.
MP against Fultz. Back to Anthony. Jacks up a 3. Not going to go that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Markelle Fultz is out there with Cole Anthony. Then there's Wagner. Then it's Wendell Carter. And it's Wagner in at center, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Fultz can't get it to go.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Levine finds MP. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. And he makes it.
On offense, MP has been locked in, just going after shots, hitting them again and again.
Pass to Wagner. Now here's Fultz. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Fultz has gotten his third basket of the night. MP outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And the drive MP has is evident. This is a player that wants to be great and willing to do whatever it takes.
So for the Magic, Bamba's checked in for Wagner, and Suggs is subbed in for Fultz. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Jonathan Isaac making his return from that knee injury he suffered in the bubble. Through the grueling rehab, he kept hope, kept the faith, and kept working to come back strong. He said it revealed another level of grit and grind inside of him. And guys, he's determined to come back better than ever.
Thanks, Allie. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Here's MP driving inside. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Guys, it's been great hustle defense throughout 2 quarters of play, contesting everything and racking up the block shots as well.
Now, something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Offensive board. And it's slammed in by Carter.
I mean, the second effort from Carter Jr., real nice motor on this guy.
Chicago's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. MP drives it.
Oh, such creativity on that dunk. MP loves getting opportunities like this to show off a little.
1:57 left in the first half of this game. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
His first, second team foul.
Pass to Anthony. The floater.
Well, Vucevic showing a willingness to work on the defensive end. That's nice.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well. We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
The Magic have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Pass to Carter. Drops in the layup for 2.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
Boy, when you think about quality lineage, Nikola Vucevic comes from excellent basketball stock. Both his mom and his dad played professionally in Europe.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And he drains another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
Inside the paint, MP plays with real heart, not allowing the defense to discourage him.
Pass to Suggs. Here's Wagner. Anthony outside. And here's Carter. Here's Suggs. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Oh, MP with a block.
Gotta commend the hustle from MP. Fantastic work staying alert on defense and coming up with the block.
Williams, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Wendell Carter.
5th team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Patrick Williams. Taking
the free throw drops for Williams. MP getting it done for the Chicago Bulls. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Patrick Williams out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's MP. And it's Ball in at point guard. Anthony with it. Guarded by Vucevic. 4 on the clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Anthony's got his second basket of the game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And Orlando shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Pass to Wagner. Back to Anthony. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. They get the rebound. Now here's Carter. Here's Suggs. And the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, he's looking to get on a roll here to start the second half.
And I've got to believe that was something they talked about during the break. Get him some good looks into the paint, get into the heart of the defense. Beautiful.
MP, that one's good.
Just calm under pressure. Even when you rough MP up, he keeps his concentration on the basket.
The shot's good. MP's got 6 here in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Magic have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Wagner. There's the triple. It's not going to go for him. And it's Chicago the other way. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. That'll put them right in the middle of a 5-game road trip. And the basket by MP.
Cunning dribble move by MP. Throwing off the defender and getting himself a shot.
Now here's Anthony. Pass to Carter. Back to Anthony. Three-pointer. No luck on that one. For Chicago, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And Doris, looking at Cole Anthony, the potential he has is exciting. A guard who does a little bit of everything.
That's right. And the energy he provides, that's huge to a team. And it doesn't matter if he's in the starting lineup, if he's coming off the bench. His instinct is, I am going to make an impact.
Anthony with it. Guarded now by Williams. Pass to Wagner. And here's Carter. Shot to stop the run.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the third.
Well, the reach, the timing, Vucevic using all of that 7'4" wingspan to turn that shot away.
MP outside, and there's the drive. The rebound by Bamba. Orlando's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. It's Anthony on the take. And that one good. Anthony's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Ooh, that's like velvet. That's the kind of finger roll that ends up on old highlights.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
You know, they've barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
For Orlando, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to Wagner. Here's Suggs. Pulls up, high post. To the paint. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Bulls.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
And they've consistently drilled that mid-range jumper as well, and that's really opened things up for them.
Well, Grant, you've won the NBA Sportsmanship Award 3 times, tied with Mike Conley for the most ever.
Wow, no, it is a humbling experience to get voted for that award by your peers. You know, it's all about, I think, trying to play the game the right way with integrity. And Conley is a guy that truly embodies that.
Fultz and Suggs are the 1 and the 2. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Bamba in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Orlando. Orlando's gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Fultz with it, guarded by Vucevic. Fultz can't get it to go. Smooth sailing for Chicago.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bulls.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Outside Fultz, the 3 from Suggs, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Suggs. So it's both teams. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
About wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us on 2K TV. We're wishing you all the best. We're going to stay tuned to your content. Where can people find you, speaking of that content, online?
Thank y'all so much for having me. This has actually been pretty dope. I like to do this. So it's Bear the Beast on YouTube. It's Bear the Beast on Twitch, Bear the Beast on Twitter, Bear the Beast on everything. Is Bear the Beast across the board on any platform.
Thanks so much for joining us, Bear. Best of luck in Season 5, my man.
No, thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for having me.
Let's be the visiting.
And with tip.
Well, thank you, Kevin.
You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Jones is out there with Vucevic. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's MP. And it's Ball in at the point. And for the Hawks, at the guard positions, Young and Herter. Clint Capella is out there with Gallinari, and it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system. And sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
Here's Young, and the rejection by MP. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Here's Young. Sinks the 15-footer.
And from this range, Young is automatic. Let him shoot, and he'll knock those down.
Here's MP. Oh!
Assist goes to.
And how about MP just showing off right there? Give this guy a launching pad, and man, the sky's the limit.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Now, here's Hunter. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
And the decisiveness of MP on display. Have to be aware of his ability to knife his way inside.
Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, great. Major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his fourth year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
Here's MP in the game against Orlando. Very impressive. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Hawks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Inside, here's Herter. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Count it. Good. MP's got 8 points. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Gallinari outside. The pass to Capella. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Herter. Covered by MP. That shot off the mark. Pass to Vucevic. Back to MP. And it's Ball in the corner.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth. 2 minutes.
Passes it to MP. Right side Jones. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Young with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Hunter, no one around him. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Here's MP. Banked in off the glass. That's 10 points for MP.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
They just weren't ready for that game. It looked like they just weren't prepared. The final score tells you the story.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Jang, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Johnson comes in for Gallinari. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Hunter. And it's DeLon Wright in for Kevin Herter. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, and Jang kicks to Lamb. Pass to Young. Back to Lamb. Clock at 6. And the rejection by MP. Going inside. Oh, that was something else.
Oh, yeah, MP knows a thing or two about putting on a show. Get to the bucket and finish with fire.
And then Johnson with the jam.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
Here's MP. Sinks that one from the post. 14 points for MP.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Young for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
A high-usage player for a reason. Young takes and makes loads of threes.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Now, here is Young. A 24-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
And after 1 year at UNLV, Derrick Jones Jr. going pro back in 2016. He's gone from an undrafted project to a dunk contest champion.
So for Chicago right now, DeRozan out there with Jones. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Vucevic. And it's MP in at the 2. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, guys, MP in the last time out against the Magic delivered quite a performance. He scored 36 points and worked hard on defense, recording a number of blocked shots and steals as well. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
I think he will, because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things at both ends of the floor.
Ball dishes to MP. The kick out to Ball. Down low. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Ball. Now it's a 5-point Bulls lead. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They host the Kings after this game. There's 49 seconds left now here in the second. And he drives in, and there it is for him. Herder's got his third bucket of the night.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
MP, it's rebounded by Herder. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. To the inside. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Capella.
Now this is where Capella is most effective. Looking comfortable, attacking once he got established position.
The drive by...
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Now, here is Young. He's got 7. And the pass to Herder. Just 3 on the clock. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls lead by 3. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
The blocks are impressive, no doubt, but his intimidation factor actually prevents certain shots from ever being taken at all.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Atlanta, and the wings, Herder and Hunter. Gallinari is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Young in at the 1 spot. MP writes all the power on that throwdown.
Wow. And those are handles you got to work years on to develop. MP's got some circus moves in his pocket.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
His first personal foul.
And Chris with the Fab Five in Michigan and that powerhouse Kings team with so much shooting and passing. How special was it to shape the way the game is played now?
It's so special to see vestiges of our style still in the game here in Michigan. Not only did we influence the game with fast break, 94 feet of defense, but, you know, we also changed the expectation, saying, hey, it doesn't matter, you know, what you think of me. I can go out there with hard work and earn my spot and change the expectation of the game. As far as Sacramento, man, it's just so awesome that, you know, we left our game in the NBA. What do I mean by that? So many teams now play that offensive style that we had at Sacramento, and you need a few keys to do that. You need a great player, you need great passers, you need unselfish guys, and you need a family atmosphere in the locker room. We had it all.
Jang, he's checked in for Gallinari.
One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it.
Ball against Young. Trying to find Capella. Gives it to him.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the fourth youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Johnson, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Williams comes in for Hunter. And it's DeLon Wright in for Trae Young. Count it. MP's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
The Hawks trailing. And the foul called on MP. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. They've got Jones. Ball out there with MP. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Vucevic in at the center, filling out the middle. Young against Ball. And Ball with the block.
Solid shot blocker at his position. Ball's length allows him to make a difference on this end.
And there's the feed to Vucevic. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Vucevic has got the lead up to 6 now for the Bulls. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
And also, how about the points they've got in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
It's scary when MP is going off like this. His adrenaline starts flowing, the teammates getting pumped, and then it's like a runaway train.
Here's Herter. Offensive rebound and another shot. Good defense by MP.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Jones, no luck. The Hawks trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Young against Ball. Young inside. Herter, another 3 for Atlanta.
That gives them 2 3-quarters for the game, 1 in each half. I mean, he may add to that total pretty soon.
Here's MP, and he hammers that one right down into the face of Jalen Johnson.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks, and the dunk by Capella.
And sometimes all you got to do is lob it Capella's way. Often he takes care of the rest.
Chicago leading by 3. MP with it, guarded by Hunter. And the shot goes down. MP's got 31.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Johnson finds Young to the paint. And there's Hunter on the assist from Young.
Well, we saw this from Hunter in the tournament. When Virginia won the championship, he was a clutch performer.
For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. To the left wing. Shot left block. And Capella with a nice bucket inside. And now just a 1-point Bulls lead. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And now. A moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, MP.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Molinari, he's checked in for Atlanta. It's stolen by Capella and stolen by MP. Jones looking for an opening. The drive. Oh!
Nice. And you love to see MP go off like this. He never hesitates to deliver in the big moments.
Young with the ball. Jones covering. Young's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Good on the bucket. Now it's a 5-point Chicago lead.
And getting out on the run, MP doing a great job of finishing on the break.
Young up top. He's covered by Ball. Capella trying to free himself up. Young, no good. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Here's MP. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Herder passes to Young. 1:03 left in the fourth. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. Molinari passes to Herder. Down low. Here's Capella. Yes!
And what an important possession. Capella's been in that situation many times before, and he knows the drill.
And the dunk by MP.
Possessing that clutch gene. There's a reason MP has the ball in these moments.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're down by 5. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. And even though they're down, he was confident. He said, look, guys, I've got all the confidence in the world in you. We've been down this road before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, let's see if they can overcome this deficit.
Thanks, David.
Oh, powerful finish. That's the intensity MP brings, firing up his teammates.
Young from outside, and they'll get another chance.
Well, that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First team foul.
29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
And that's his first personal foul. Team second.
It's the first. That increases their lead to 6.
And there haven't been too many players who've had to prove themselves as much as MP. With all the hype he had coming into the league, he had to go out and make the doubters into believers.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
so calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Jumping on the chance to up their lead at the line.
Here's Hunter.
Can't waste any time here.
You're right. They desperately need a bucket, and every second matters.
It's money from deep.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You see more teams doing this nowadays. They all are firmly entrenched in the era of the 3-ball.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Well, he's an all-around player. Lonzo's combination of size and playmaking ability at his position is truly unique. But those are big. I mean, turns into a 2-possession game.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. It's a 5-point game. Young's shot is off. And they go to the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. From deep. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. So the Bulls win it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.
In Last Gen, let's give a round of applause to Ghost Basement Kids. They're led by team owner Dylan, who is scoring 12 points per game and shooting 70% from the field. Also in Last Gen is the Mambas, and their team owner, Mamba Updo, is averaging 7 points per game while...
Well, it's almost time for action here at OK. Show any mercy tonight. A colorful depiction of Skydance Bridge in the Big Friendly. We're here at OKC. Hey, everybody, we're coming. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, BA.
More picks than they can possibly use. So more trades ahead, you would think, Allie. Thank you. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Ball is out there with MP. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Green in at the power forward position. And for Oklahoma City, they've got Aleksej Pokusevski. Royce O'Neal is out there with Derek Favors. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Giddey in at the 2. And Grant, as you watch the league since you retired, what do you think is the biggest change?
Well, you started to see the three-point boom change towards the end of my career. And, of course, also how centers are used is probably the biggest change of them all.
Here's Alexander. The Bulls making their last shot. The shot misses. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. Throws it up high, and the dunk by DeRozan.
Well-timed play with a powerful ending. DeMar DeRozan, he went and got that one.
Pass to Favors. Inside. And the layup is good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time. So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over ball. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And here's MP. Back to ball. MP outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Giddey. An aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Ball finds MP. Takes it inside. 2 points. That one goes. MP's got 6.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Gilgeous-Alexander against DeRozan. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Despite his slim frame, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is showing enough strength to take the hit and complete the play.
Now here's Ball. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Here's MP. Lays it up and banks it in. Give him 8.
His 4th make in 5 tries, and we're just getting started.
Oklahoma City trailing. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Giddey, covered by MP. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
The Bulls have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Here's MP. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And the drive MP has is evident. This is a player that wants to be great and willing to do whatever it takes.
Both teams will make substitutions. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. In the game against Cleveland, very impressive. Jones with the block. MP right side. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Here's Mann. He's covered by Levine. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander.
You look at Gilgeous-Alexander and the way he plays, he has kind of that old man style to him. A lot of crafty moves and fakes in his book.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And talking about Gilgeous-Alexander, this guy plays like a 10-year vet.
I mean, he has great footwork to get to the paint. He uses those Euro steps and hesitations so well. I mean, he reminds me in some ways of a young model.
His second personal foul.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for your Thunder.
And he's good on the second. Chicago leading. Here's MP. Drives to the hoop. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, such creativity on that dunk. MP loves getting opportunities like this to show off a little.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. And yep, it's good.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Bradley grabs the board. MP left side. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Now, MP is putting on a clinic, getting whatever shot he wants and just doing his thing.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. MP getting it done for the Chicago Bulls. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. Back to the game after this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck. It's Alexander, and it's man in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hawks had a huge game. He added 43 points and shot the ball extremely well from both the field and the line. Monster production. He was focused. He was relentless. Everyone is still buzzing about it. Guys?
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Ball passes to MP. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. He can't get it to go. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his second bucket on the night.
This is what Shea excels at, navigating shot blockers in the paint and finishing.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? And for the Thunder, they're shooting 34% so far in this one. And it's blocked by Vucevic.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
What separates MP from a lot of players is that natural burst. It is so fast.
Oklahoma City shooting at just 26% in the second. Pass to Pokusevski. No good. A bit long that time. Chicago's gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Here's Dosunmu. Back to MP. Ball outside. Here's MP. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
You have to avoid being too physical with MP. He just does a terrific job there getting the defense to overcompensate.
And both free throws good for MP. There's 21 seconds left in the first half. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
And looking at Shea's game, there's a shiftiness to it. Keeps defenders off balance.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
He hasn't drawn as many fouls this quarter. Isn't playing with the same edge he started out with.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball. Now here's MP to the middle. Vucevic, cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Chicago, building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And so in the game for the Bulls, Green out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's MP. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Ball in at point guard. And Smitty, you've been in broadcast journalism for a while now. Are there certain players you especially enjoy covering?
Yeah, I enjoy covering the entire league. You know, all types of basketball. But I will say I enjoy most covering the young guys that I've been knowing for a long time.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And the basket by MP.
Yeah, more points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Here's Giddey. Oh, MP with a block.
Outstanding work on the defensive end. I like whenever MP goes after blocks and gets them.
Driving in, and MP throws it down.
He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now.
Pass to Pokusevski. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Give him 8 points now. That shot is good by O'Neal.
Beautiful setup by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He impacts all aspects of the game and brings leadership. Undrafted out of Baylor, Royce O'Neal spent 2 seasons abroad before making it to the NBA. The way he's playing now, he'll be in this league for a long time.
And O'Neal finding success as a prototype 3-and-D player. Accurate from outside, and he's a pest on D.
He's elite defensively, has strong, long arms, but it's his motor that truly sets him apart.
Here's Mann, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Here's Pokusevski. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The Bulls have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. MP drives in. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Instinctual pass by Zach LaVine, doesn't hesitate to feed the wide open man.
Pass to Mann. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Now here's MP. Defense right on him. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. MP's got 10 points in just the second half.
Inside the paint, MP looks fearless, doing whatever it takes to find his shot.
Here's Pokusevski. He's covered by LaVine. Mann misses the 3.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, MP looks almost unstoppable on the drive. He just wills his way past the contact.
Uncovered. And that one's good. Mann's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Bulls have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
I like that bucket from MP. He forces the issues and takes it right to the rack.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Oh, MP with a block. The Bulls have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. On the wing, LaVine. And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter here. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to MP. A little mid-range shot is up. It's hauled in by Pokusevski. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Rebound by the Bulls.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Here's Levine. They get it back. MP up and in on the layup. MP's got 39.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. The drive by MP comes up empty down low.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Pass to man, puts up a three, and rebounded by Zach LaVine.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Yes, it's good. MP's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Nice move by MP to shake off the defender. He really knows how to execute.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. Don't see too many 39-point leads in the NBA. Incredible. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We'll be back in a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
Now, when I watch you play defense, I'm reminded of some of those 90s Knicks teams and how tough they were. How much does your toughness factor into what you're able to do on that side of the floor?
Yeah, coach is tough, and he wants to instill a toughness in us. So that's a big part of who we are as a ball club. And to be compared to the 90s Knicks is a huge compliment. Those dudes were ferocious, man. Like, they didn't play. My pop still talks about them, and he still hates Charles Smith, but hopefully we can get that chip they never got. But otherwise, yeah, love that comparison.
Moving on to current gen, where the Wildcats are really taking care of business. Their team owner is Cheese2K, who is scoring 10 points per game, shooting 68% from the field, and 66% from beyond the arc. Last but certainly not least, we gotta congratulate Los Angeles Lakers 23, the high-octane Pro-Am team that has won more games than... yes, my Lakers this season. Their team owner is Wall-Eyed Whisper, who is leading the way with...
Up next, the Bulls taking on the Spurs. For Chicago, they feel really lucky, losing only once in the last 9 games. Doing the little things to get wins. Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this front payday.
Good evening, Kevin.
Yeah, it always has. You and I know that personally. Thank you very much. And Greg, when it comes to load management, why do we see more of it now than when you play?
Well, for me, the science of sport has evolved, and it's not just the athlete. It's the technology and the science that goes into making a better athlete. That's why you're seeing load management far more acceptable to the masses now, understanding that this is about the long game.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. They've got MP. Williams is out there with Vucevic. Then it's Ball, and it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Spurs, the guard pair, Murray and White. The 4 and the 5, it's Johnson and Pirtle. And it's Vassell in at the small forward.
How about that effort from White? Total focus on the rack.
The drive by MP. And he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
To the middle. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Boy, Murray's court vision, very sharp, and he's unselfish, too. You love seeing that combination.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from him.
Pass to Johnson. The 3 ball. The offensive rebound. Nice shot by Pirtle. Pirtle's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts. Clearly feeling it.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Now that's just real craftiness from MP right there. He's got the confidence to try that move and actually pull it off. That's impressive stuff.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Johnson. 5 to shoot. The shot, no good. And it's Chicago the other way. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the...
Oh my goodness! That was special. Boy, a highlight-worthy dunk that time by MP. He loves juicing up the crowd with that one.
There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Passes to Vucevic. Over Pirtle. And it's Vucevic missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pirtle kicks to Johnson. Back to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Boy, Pirtle is a guy that plays with a lot of force. I mean, when he's near the basket, the defense better watch out for the dunk.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
MP right side. Missed for the first time this game. He's 5 for 6. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. White the pass to Pirtle. And it's Chicago with the rebound. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Williams dishes to Vucevic. And there's the pass to MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Yes, sir. MP showing off those tight handles. Good luck trying to stop that.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
Yeah, a pair of losses for them in their meetings last.
Antonio shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. You got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Green is out there with Levine. Then there's Lonzo Ball. Then it's MP. And it's Vucevic in at the 5.
And right now, MP is going for it, folks, letting it all hang out. Just getting whatever shot he wants and executing.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Thunder was phenomenal. He scored 41 points, and along with what he did on offense, he had a big defensive night as well. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And Clark, you know, you were actually one of the original stretch bigs, so do you think your game would be more suited for today's NBA?
Kevin, stretch big may be stretching it a little bit in analyzing my game. I did have a decent shot, but my work was done with ball skills and scoring inside. I would have added the perimeter shot, so I think I would have been able to handle today's game effectively, being kind of a combo forward. Big enough to do work inside, but skilled enough to get outside, too.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down hard.
Taking charge on the drive. You can't give MP these. Types of lanes to the rim. He's going to make you pay.
San Antonio leading by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Vassell. Back to Murray. And here's Forbes from the arc. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback. Pirtle's got the lead up to 7 now for the Spurs.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game. And that's helped them stake this lead.
Whitey's checked in for Bryn Forbes. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And what I like about MP, it's the confidence with which he plays. He feels like he can go at anyone in the league.
Fades and shoots. Rebound by the Bulls. We've got 1:18 left here in the second, and it's Ball in the corner. Levine against White. Levine can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
They get the rebound. Out to White. Feeds it to Johnson. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. the Spurs lead by 6.
Derek White doing a nice job orchestrating the offense in the right direction there.
Here's MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. 36 seconds left in the second quarter. Murray, the pass to Pirtle. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, yeah. MP knows a thing or two about putting on a show. Get to the bucket and finish with fire.
A floater and the rejection by MP. Bean passes to MP. Makes it off the glass. MP. And now just a 2-point Spurs lead.
And these tough finishes get MP going. He relishes any chance to score on aggressive coverage.
And that's it for the first half of action. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
The 4 and the 5, it's Johnson and Pirtle. The guard pair, Murray and White. And it's Vassell in at the 3 spot. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And like a lot of young players, Clark, White's consistency on offense is tethered to his jump shot.
Yeah, in many ways it is, Kevin. He's strong off the dribble. He likes to get to the basket, but he needs to refine that jump shot to set up his drive a little better.
Shooting 1.
Free throw good, MP. Spurs trail by 3. Murray, the pass to Pirtle. Here's Vassell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Murray with it. Now guarded by Ball. Scooped up. Goes back up. And Pirtle lays it up and in.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds because of his size, but just as important, his timing.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Vucevic against Murray. Inside, Pirtle. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Really amazing body control by Pirtle, just taking the hit head on and finishing through the contact. I love it.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And in the past, Murray's coaches have
said... Substitution on the court.
1:02 left in the 3rd quarter. MP passes to Green. Vucevic trying to get open.
And Pirtle deserves a lot of credit for his shot blocking ability. He's a dynamic and dynamite shot blocker.
Thaddeus Young on the wing. Outside, Walker. 6 to shoot. Takes it inside. And that one hits back iron. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Bulls. They trail by 1. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
You know, we've turned into a shooter's league. There's no denying that. But MP knows scoring inside is timeless.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And the rejection by MP. And they'll keep possession. On the wing, Levine. They count on his contributions. Currently.
Tough basket by him. Be able to take the hit on the bounce and finish. Impressive.
For three, Murray. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's MP making things happen for Chicago. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here, looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So for Chicago right now, Green is out there with Vucevic. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then it's Ball. And it's MP in at the 2. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Here's LaVine. MP outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 40 points.
Boy, he's filling it up right now. Getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Murray dishes to Pirtle. One minute now into this fourth quarter. Tries again. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Pirtle.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Well, you know, we know MP is a bit of a showman. When he gets to the rim, he's going to make the finish a fierce one.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Green.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. And it's Murray penetrating. Trains it from 9 feet away.
Murray's got those rush hour handles, boy. It's so much fun seeing him pull off those tricky moves like this.
Ball kicks to MP. And there's the drive. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's White, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, I think that's exactly the right attitude.
Bull substitution.
Ball against White. Williams passes to DeRozan. MP deciding where to go with it. Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
You know, you develop a level of trust with your teammates when you show the kind of concentration that Vucevic shows in these situations. He's the total package.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're in front by 2. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Jakob Pirtle.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He knows this has been a hard-fought game. He wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. That one goes. Count it. Vassell's got his first bucket of the night.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense has taken a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
MP, no good. Spurs leading by 4 to the paint. Outside for Murray. Out left to the wing. And the basket by Vassell.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Here's MP. Deep 2 from Ball. It's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Boy, he loves taking over in big spots. He doesn't back down, and you can see how much he relishes these moments.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. San Antonio calls timeout. They're ahead by 4. 26 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
All right, look who's taking on the court.
I just literally dunked on multiple fucking people, and this kid decides to fuck himself. Oh my god, this kid fucking sucks.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his second.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
How about this little nugget, guys? When Murray earned all defensive second team honors in his rookie year, he became the youngest player in NBA history to make the all-defense team.
Here's MP. Vucevic trying to get open. Good.
MP, not afraid of the moment at all. Cool and collected in knocking down that shot.
Outside, White. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
That's right. No other option but to foul and put some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game.
What's your name? Your name White? They only have 9 points.
Simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And he hits both free throws here.
What the hell's the point? It's literally 9.2 seconds.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Chicago calls timeout.
God.
They're behind by 6. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
Still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Get the fuck out of my
9 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Releases one from 3.
Yeah, you know, it's a quirky release. There's no denying that. But he's a reliable shooter and scorer from the goal. Yes, sir. Come on. Bring it.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then Greg to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Whoa, we got
it certainly swings the energy and the momentum in one team's favor. That's basically a 4 or 5 point swing, which is huge.
We just need a 3.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Green.
Oh, the
God damn it.
shot, no good. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
God damn, 10,000.
Games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that's gonna do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks.
Field. Is your Pro-Am team making noise on the courts? If so, we want to see it. Send us your Pro-Am highlights using the hashtag 2KTVProAm on social media for a chance to be featured in a future episode.
Hey, yo, right here!
In more competitive NBA 2K news, we have another qualifier game day in the books for the My Team Unlimited $250,000 tournament.
That's right, 48 of the 64 spots are currently filled, and you might recognize some names on that list. However, one contender entered the tournament, and I wouldn't count him out just yet. Meet Chandler.
Hey, I'm Chandler, and I qualified for the PS4 My Team Unlimited 250K tourney. My road to qualification, I woke up Friday morning, the day before the qualifiers, with COVID.
Illuminating the landscape, Sears Tower and the rest of the Chicago skyline as night falls upon us. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Portland Trailblazers going up against the Chicago Bulls here at their home, United Center. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Brian, as the NBA pivots away from the post and towards the perimeter, we're seeing more teams employ three-guard lineups to great effect, trading some size for skill. We'll see if the trend continues, but guys, for now, it seems that even if there's only one ball, having multiple ball handlers can be very effective.
Very interesting, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Lillard and McCollum in the backcourt together. Then it's Norman Powell. Then there's Cody Zeller. And it's Little in at the power forward. And for Chicago, Patrick Williams out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's MP. Then it's Lonzo Ball. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. And the season's taken some interesting twists so far, Brent. But this is the time on the calendar when things really start to get interesting in the NBA.
Yeah, you can start to look, BA, sometimes at your schedule and a chunk of games. Maybe you have a homestand of 4 or 5 or a road trip where you could actually win 3 or 4 games on the road to come back and take advantage of your playoff positioning.
Now here's Lillard. In the game against Houston, very impressive. 3 on the clock. And it's cleared by Vucevic. McCollum against MP. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Down low. And Lillard gets it to go on the assist from Powell.
Yeah, this is the kind of shot selection that you got to be on board with Lillard. Tenacious scorer, but I love the efficient opportunity there.
MP. And MP throws it down.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Lillard passes to McCollum. Back to Lillard.
It'll be a turnover. Bulls ball.
And to see Lillard and Curry in last year's All-Star game taking turns from half court, that was something.
Count it.
Inside the paint, MP plays with real heart, not allowing the defense to discourage him.
To the inside. Here's McCollum. Yes. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now there's been a few to call some of those deep bombs of Lillard's a bad shot. What do you think, Brent?
Well, if you look at the percentages, BA, Damian Lillard is actually shooting better than one Steph Curry from 30 feet and beyond. They don't call him Logo Lillard for nothing.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. The Blazers making their last shot. The shot comes out.
Now, there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And it's Powell off the drive. Oh, MP with a block.
Gotta commend the hustle from MP. Fantastic work staying alert on defense and coming up with the block.
Lillard against Ball. Powell outside. Zeller inside. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Here's MP. Count it. MP's got 8 points.
What a quarter right here, establishing some confidence. 4 of 5 shooting the ball.
Ball against Lillard. It's Powell. High post. Down low. Here's Little. Zeller inside. Williams defending. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. So should...
Substitution on the court.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in to the paint. Powell, it's good. Powell's got his second basket.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
We've got Kobe White, Patrick Williams out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's MP, and it's Levine in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Wow, did you see that? I mean, MP throwing it down off the bounce. Watch out.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Spurs was all business. He had 46 points, and it was his highest point total of the season. He had his handprint all over that game. Put up some big numbers. Guys, back to you.
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Ball, he's checked in for White. McCollum, he's checked in for Portland. Portland trailing here. That one a little long.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Ball passes to MP. Outside Levine. Just 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. Sinks the tray. Levine's got 11.
You can't leave someone open on MP's squad because he's solid at recognizing the overcommitment.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Portland again missing.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court, and opponents can foul to force your hand.
Now a timeout called by Portland. MP really making a difference here.
They need to rethink their approach defensively. He's shown no signs of stopping.
And here's McCollum. He had 25 points in his last game. Pass to McLemore. Counted from distance. 12 points for him.
His third shot from downtown this quarter. 4 for the game.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's MP into the lane.
And right now, MP is putting on a clinic. Getting whatever shot he wants and just doing his thing.
And C.J. McCollum continuing to be one of the most elite mid-range and creative scorers around 15 feet.
Here's McCollum. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Vucevic. And it's the Bulls' ball. They're on a 13-3 run. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Yep, that one goes. And for McCollum, taking more threes might be good for his longevity as well, Brent.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. He's such a gifted shooter, and there are ways to get him out to the three-point line where he's standing and gets in a great rhythm. I think you're going to see C.J. raise that percentage.
Here's McCollum following the bucket by the Bulls. Powell's shot is off.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Ball finds MP. Back to Ball. Left side Levine. MP outside. Ball outside. 5 on the clock. Good. And the assist goes to MP. And the Bulls lead by 15.
I'll tell you what. They are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Out to the right wing. Here's McLemore. They get it back. Little goes back up. And Vucevic with the block. And he gets it back. Pass to McLemore. Tries yet again. And it's out of bounds to the Trailblazers as Portland retains possession.
Into the lineup for the Trailblazers.
Shot clock at 2. Portland no good that time either. Here's MP. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. MP's got 24.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
MP getting it done for Chicago. He was done. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the court right now for Portland. Filling out the wings, it's McCollum and Powell. Then there's Damian Lillard. Then there's Cody Zeller. And it's Little in at the 4. Now here's Lillard. Here's Zeller. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal
Throw
foul.
good, Zeller.
First team foul.
Good on both. Now here's Ball. Pass to MP. And here is Vucevic, defended by Zeller. Vucevic gets the bucket.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Portland has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Here's McCollum. Connects on the foul line jumper. McCollum's got 6.
Well, McCollum just catching the defense asleep right there. I don't know why you would be. CJ's such a devastating scorer.
Oh, such creativity on that dunk. MP loves getting opportunities like this to show off a little.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Now here's MP. Pass to Vucevic. Over Zeller. Powell pulls it in.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be having 3 of 4 to start it off.
And Vucevic with the block. They get it back.
The officials were right on top of that one.
MP. That's his.
And he knocks down the first.
Blazers substitution.
There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Ball passes to MP. Ball against Smith. Inside. Hangs. And it's finished off by Levine as he lays it in. He's got 13.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
For 3, Smith. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls going into the break up 12. They're getting Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sideline.
Guys, good job hitting the head. That means we're running, which is...
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Well, the Trailblazers shooting about 43% in this one. Ball is out there with MP. Then it's Patrick Williams. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Here's McCollum. Oh, MP with a block. Ball passes to MP. Stripped away. Ball against Smith. McCollum right side. Tries again and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Clock at 6. Here's Zeller. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
It's an easy shot provided by Dennis Smith Jr.
Here's MP with the drive. Oh, MP throws it down.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And he battles for the ball, gets a second chance bucket.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Here's MP. Yep, count it. MP's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Back to Smith. McCollum outside. That won't go either for McCollum.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set. that are allowing him to settle in.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
Also, they've generated a ton of offense in the paint, and that's always a recipe for success, getting those high percentage shots down low.
The Bulls have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. The shot from the low post is good. MP's got 36 points.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Lillard passes to Zeller. Lillard outside. Back to McCollum. To the middle. Zeller finds McCollum. An easy two on the layup.
Well, McCollum undersized at his position, at least in terms of his strength. But he can play that way because he competes. That's a tough one there.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. Simons is checked in for McCollum. All right, here's a different question for you, partner. I'll be taking notes. Did you have a favorite city for food in the NBA?
Well, write this down, B.A. So, my mom is from New Orleans. So I know New Orleans very well. And so New Orleans was my favorite city, no question. The food there, I'm getting full just thinking about it.
And MP throws it down.
It really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Back to Powell. The three ball. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Bulls.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And for the year now, they've chalked up 35 wins.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
And Grant, you played for a Suns team that was influential with their training staff's approach. How has sports medicine changed from the early days?
You know, it has changed immensely. Nowadays, every team incorporates that foundation that Suns medical staff had back in the day. It's all about prevention. It's about recovery. It's the big picture approach to making sure players can not only get through season after season, but have longevity throughout their careers.
There's the drive, and there it is for him. MP's got 46.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Here's Blevins, defended by Brown. And the basket is good.
Yeah, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And MP throws it down.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Count that one.
I like to see Dennis Smith see other guys. Nice job of setting them up now.
Here's MP, and he drives in.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
Smith outside. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. And they were just dominant out there.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.
When I first found out I had qualified, I was kind of amazed because I never thought, I thought I always kind of had a chance to qualify, but not like a real big chance.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more.
Patrick Williams.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Well, Cole Anthony has made a name for himself when it comes to hitting cold-blooded game winners. He said, I do this, man. I was bred for this. I'm not the type to go hide. I live for these ending moments in games. Crunch time, that's my time. Guys?
Just like his dad right next to me. David, thank you very much. Now the starting group for Orlando. The lengthy bigs inside, Isaac and Bamba. Suggs out there with Anthony, and it's Wagner in at the 3 spot. And for the Bulls, Vucevic is out there with Williams. Then it's MP. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Ball in at the point. Tip-off goes to Orlando. And Greg, not the first time MP's been named Player of the Week. He's really caught fire.
I don't think anyone in the league has been more locked in. This guy's producing at an elite level.
Here's Bamba. No good on the triple. And it's Williams with the ball for Chicago. DeRozan passes to MP. Drives to the hoop. And MP throws it down.
Watch how MP flusters the defense with the dribble move, getting himself the shot he was looking for.
Here's Anthony. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Here's Suggs. And the rejection by MP. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here's Anthony. His last outing, 16 points for him. Wagner with it. Vucevic on him.
What you lack maybe in mobility, you've got to make up for it with anticipation. Nikola Vucevic, nice job.
And Nikola Vucevic just quietly dominates. Capable of racking up a double-double on any night.
Yeah, it still feels like Vooch is a bit underrated. This guy can flat-out play on both ends. Capable scorer, improved defensively. You love what he brings to the table.
They grab their own miss. That one falls. And for the first time, Greg, in his career, MP was named NBA Player of the Month.
And with all the talent in our league, Player of the Month is a really hard honor to earn. So enjoy it, MP.
MP, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That's on Jonathan Isaac. And the Rookie of the Month winners announced recently in MP. Greg once again taking home those honors.
Another fantastic month for him. Just showing everybody that he's got the kind of dedication needed to be a star in the NBA. A few Rookie of the Month awards now makes him the front runner for Rookie of the Year. And what I like about MP, it's the confidence with which he plays. He feels like he can go at anyone in the league.
That one good for 2. And here is MP. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game.
Oh, yeah. MP knows a thing or two about putting on a show. Get to the bucket and finish with fire.
Ball against Anthony. Pass to Wagner. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Magic shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
Shooting for Orlando, Franz Wagner at the line for 2.
That's good from Wagner. Robin Lopez is checked in for the Magic. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Here's MP. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
A nice aggressive move to the basket there. They love to turn MP loose and just let him play an attacking brand of basketball.
Now here's Anthony. Pass to Wagner. Here's Isaac. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Assist from
Isaac's got his second basket of the game.
Well, take advantage of your strengths. As a roller, Jonathan Isaac has incredible length to defend.
Wow. And how about the athleticism from MP on that jam? Putting the defense on notice.
And Anthony gets double teamed. Down low. Count that one from Isaac.
Jonathan Isaac.
Isaac's got 6.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Kicks it out to MP. Ball, the pass to MP. Second shot opportunity, and it's sent back by Isaac.
Isaac using every bit of that 6'10" frame to send it back.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
And while he's dealt with injuries, I still have enjoyed watching the growth of Jonathan Isaac. The guy entered the league, everyone knew he could be a shot blocker, but he does so much more defensively.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Jones comes in for Williams. Levine's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Mo Wagner's checked in for Isaac. Okeke comes in for Wagner. Terrence Ross is checked in for Suggs. And it's Fultz in for Anthony. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Bulls. Picked off in midair. And now the fast break. Ross with the ball. At the top of the key, Lopez. Fultz looking around. Pass to Okeke. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. A nice shot, but MP, 14 points for him.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Fultz with the ball. 17 points in his last outing. can't connect from 14 feet out. MP has been leading the charge for the Chicago Bulls. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We've got more in store for you right after this. And one of
T-Mac, Shaq, Kenny, you know, even Dwight and them, you know, it's just a great city to be in, you know.
And we know
In for the Magic.
Ends up going with the new group. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Wagner. Wagner comes in for Okiki. Suggs, he's checked in for Terrence Ross. And Anthony subbed in for Fultz. And so in the game for the Magic, they've got Anthony. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Suggs. And it's Wagner in at the 3. Now, here's Wagner. Tight defense on him. And it's Suggs missing. The Bulls leading by 3. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Trailblazers delivered quite a performance. He tallied 50 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it, and he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
There's 42 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
Blocking foul.
Green is checked in for Williams.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Bulls.
So it's Orlando now. It's a 3-point game. Now, Wagner, he's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. DeRozan passes to MP. Here's Vucevic. And it's Orlando with the rebound. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
You know what? At the end of the day, it wasn't as close as it should have been. There were lapses all night that led to the deficit they couldn't overcome.
Ball kicks to MP. 1 second left. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Magic. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
They've got Vucevic. Lonzo Ball out there with MP. Then it's Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. MP's shot is good. MP's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Bulls. Orlando's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. To the inside. Wagner passes to Bamba. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Basket counts. Anthony's got his... second basket.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
And it's clear how talented a player MP is. When he takes over like this, boy, he is fun to watch.
The pass to Wagner. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's MP. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
And these tough finishes get MP going. He relishes any chance to score on aggressive coverage.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Get on your feet and make some noise. It's T-shirt time.
So Orlando.
Substitution on the
knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. You can see those numbers read pretty well.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
And DeRozan, a free agent this past offseason, took his time to find the right fit in terms of who he would sign with, ultimately choosing Chicago in a big victory for the Bulls.
Here's Wagner. And that one, good. Wagner's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Here's MP. Good.
MP.
20 seconds left in the third. And stolen by MP. Kicks to Vucevic. Ball up top. Here's MP. Oh, he jams it right over Robin Lopez. Wow.
Rising up with ease there. When MP gets great inside positioning, he leaves no room for error with the slam.
From deep three-point range, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. It's the Magic. They're up by 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So on the floor for Orlando, we've got Suggs. Wagner is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Anthony in at the 1. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Now, here's Wagner. To the middle. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, one of us here knows Cole Anthony quite. The guy to my side here, Greg, is Dan. Here to shoot. A story about your son playing hoops growing up.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. He's always had that belief, that inner belief in himself and his abilities. And that's something that started early on in his life. And honestly, that's when I knew he had a chance to be a really good player.
Suggs with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Takes the 3. That one doesn't drop. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Here's Isaac. And here's Wagner. Here's Suggs. And it comes off the front of the rim.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Magic.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
Bamba is checked in for Lopez. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Suggs. DeRozan defending. Wagner with it. And the shot goes in. And the Magic lead by 3.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Chicago calls timeout. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Up next for them is the Pacers in Indianapolis. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
High motor play by MP, finding his way past the contact and getting it to go.
Down low, here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Now, here's MP. Defense right on him. And yes, it's good. MP's got 32 points.
You love MP's intensity down the paint. He doesn't let the defense throw him off.
To the paint, and Isaac throws it down.
Wow, evolving before our eyes. Jonathan Isaac wanting the big bucket. Go ahead.
Bulls trail by 3. Here's MP, and Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now, here's Wagner. DeRozan defending.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Anthony kicks to Bamba. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wagner. And the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Magic lead.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Working close, find a way to score.
Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
And you love to see MP go off like this. He never hesitates to deliver in the big moments.
1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Fires from deep. That one, no good. And it's Chicago the other way. Vucevic dishes to MP. Here's Paul. Stolen by Bamba. Now Anthony passes it to Suggs. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on MP. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point. And so it's Orlando winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that is
Hey, everyone.
Wow, man, player of the month. Well deserved, MP. How does it feel?
Man, it feels great to put on the show for the fans. Give them something to be... All right, no more questions? Thank you.
My favorite card to use for the day of qualifiers was probably a combination of the Evo Dwayne Wade and then that Flash David Robinson. Those were the two cards that really just did it all for me. My strategy going into the tournament is a little bit different than in the qualifiers because obviously everyone that qualify are very competitive players, so you kind of have to adjust to how they're playing compared to maybe an unlimited or qualifier.
Chase Tower, the tallest building in the state of Indiana. And with tip-off coming.
Hey, Brian.
All right, Alec, good stuff there. Makes a good point. And both of these teams looking to work the ball inside, Chris. We should see a lot of post-up chances.
Yeah, B.A., and these teams have great talent down on the blocks. I mean, you should see some great battles. Let's watch these battles inside the paint.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. They've got Lonzo Ball, Patrick Williams out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's DeMar DeRozan, and it's MP in at the shooting guard position. And for the Pacers, Sabonis and Turner work together inside. Brogdon and LeVert make up the backcourt, and it's Warren in at the 3 spot. Here's Vucevic, second chance shot. Doesn't go that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. LeVert with the ball, now guarded by MP. Here's Brogdon, outside Warren. Here's Turner. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. You got to bring much faster help than that.
Oh, a flashy dunk from MP, showing everyone just how acrobatic he can be.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The shot by LeVert, no good. The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. MP against Brogdon. MP's shot is good. MP's got his second bucket on the night.
What awareness from MP. When the break is on, he knows exactly where to go.
LeVert attacking. Oh, MP with a block. Here's DeRozan. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to LeVert. Back to Sabonis. And he buries his first look.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter.
It's hard to think about Domantas Sabonis without thinking about his father. Arvydas Sabonis was one of the first great Lithuanian players in the NBA.
Now here's DeRozan. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. 6 to shoot. Here's MP. Got it. Good job in the low post. MP's got 6. The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 so far. And in talking about Domantas Sabonis and his father, it's striking how many Lithuanian players have made it to the NBA.
Yeah, it's not a short list. Domantas is one of many. His father has a plaque in the Hall of Fame, and I'm betting there'll be a few more before too long.
Here's Williams. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Indiana trailing here. Outside Brogdon. Outside Warren. Down low.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Here's Sabonis. That shot is off. Nice D from Vucevic. MP outside. Rebounded by Brogdon. The Pacers have gone 3 of 7 so far. Pass to Warren. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Vucevic over to help. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. MP against Warren. Here's MP. Count it. Give him 8 points now.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
And the Pacers call time here. And analytics trend, DeRozan's favorite shot still remains the mid-range jumper.
I mean, they've tried to stretch him out with uneven results. Maybe better to surround him with three-point shooters, create space in the medium range area to maximize his effect.
Bulls substitution.
Here's Bogdanovich. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
LeVert's check. For Indiana. And a change for the Bulls. Ball's checked in.
What's up? What? What?